Welcome to aminacademy.com. In human anatomy and physiology, let us talk about the human body and its constituent. In that, we'll discuss about chemistry of life, part 2. In chemistry of life, we have to talk about important biological molecules in the body. Carbohydrates. Look at this molecular structure. That is glucose and fructose. These are carbohydrates. Carbohydrates or carbs are sugar molecules that provide energy for the human body. They are one of the three main nutrients in food, along with fats and protein. How carbohydrates work? The body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose and blood sugar. Glucose is the main source of energy of the body's cells, tissues, and organs. The body can use glucose immediately or store it in the liver and muscles for later use. People with diabetes often need to count the amount of carbohydrates they eat. Types of carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates digested quickly and provide immediate energy. Added sugar or simple carbohydrates that provides calories but lack vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Complex carbohydrates digested more slowly and provide a slower release of energy. Refined grains such as white flour and white rice are complex carbohydrates that have been processed to remove nutrients and fiber. Source of carbohydrates: fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, dairy products, and sugar and sugary foods. Next, amino acids. Amino acids always contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, and many in addition carry sulfur. In human biochemistry, 20 amino acids are used as the principal building blocks of protein, although there are others. For instance, there are some amino acids used only in certain proteins, and some are seen only in microbial products. The amino acids used in human protein synthesis have a basic common structure, including the amino groups NH2 and carboxyl COOH. What are amino acids and proteins? Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. Proteins are made up of the chains of amino acids joined together by peptide bonds. These are amino acids molecules. Amino acids, some parts, some names: histidine, versatile amino acid that plays a key role in protein interactions. Lysine, an essential amino acid that body cannot make, so it must come from food or supplements. Methionine, an amino acid that helps with metabolism, detoxification, tissue growth, and the absorption of zinc and selenium. Phenylalanine, an amino acid that helps produce the hormones epinephrine and norepinephrine. Threonine, that is threonine, an essential amino acid that the body can't make, so it must come from food. Tryptophan, an essential amino acid that the body can't make, so it must come from food. Isoleucine, an essential amino acid that helps make hemoglobin and is concentrated in muscle tissue. Valine, an amino acid that helps stimulate muscle growth and regeneration and is involved in energy production. Proteins provide structure to cells, catalyze metabolic reactions, and take part in DNA replication. Next, we'll talk about enzymes. What are enzymes? Enzymes are protein that speed up chemical reaction in the body. They are essential for digestion, liver function, and more. How enzymes work? Enzymes act as biological catalysts, converting molecules called substrates into different molecules called products. Enzymes are specific to the reactions they catalyze. The level of particular enzyme in the body can affect health. Some examples of enzymes: amylase. Amylase breaks down complex carbohydrates. Lipase breaks down fats. Protease breaks down proteins. Types of enzymes. Some types of enzymes are oxidareductases, catalyze the transfer of electrons from one molecule to another. Transferases catalyzes the transfer of groups of atoms from one molecule to another. Hydrolases catalyze the breaking of bonds using water. Ligases catalyze the joining of two large molecules by forming a new chemical bond. Next, lipids. What are lipids? Lipids are fatty compounds that performs many functions in the human body, including storing and moving energy, absorbing vitamins, and making hormones. They are found in cell membrane and are also a component of blood. Types of lipids: fatty acids, long chain carboxylic acids that are made up of carbon and hydrogen atoms. Triglycerides, a type of fat that is found in blood and stored in fat cells. Triglycerides are the most common type of the fat in the body. Phospholipids, the major membrane lipid that forms a protective layer around cells. Waxes, non-glycerin lipid. Steroids, non-glycerin lipid. Sphingolipids, a non-glycerin liquid lipid. Lipoprotein, a complex lipid. Glycolipids, a complex lipid. Functions of lipid. Cell membranes. Lipids help control what goes in and out of the cells. Energy storage. Energy storage. Lipids help store and move energy. Vitamins absorption. Lipids help absorb vitamins. Hormone production. Lipids help make hormones. Nerve impulse transmission. Lipids help transmit nerve impulses. Organ cushioning. Lipids help cushion vital organs. Diffusion in body. The chemicals how diffuse in the body we'll talk. Diffusion is the process by which the molecules move from areas of higher concentration to areas of lower concentration. It is a passive process that does not require energy. Examples of diffusion in the body: oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange is a good example of diffusion. Oxygen diffuses from the lungs into the blood, and carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood into the lungs. Heat loss. Heat diffuses through the skin as water evaporates during sweating. Removing waste. Waste products like urea diffuses out of the body through the kidneys. How diffusion works. Concentration gradient. A substances move down their concentration gradient from areas to higher concentration to areas of lower concentration. Semi-permeable membranes. Substances diffuses across semi-permeable membrane like the walls of the alveoli and capillaries. Blood circulation. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to cell throughout the body and carries waste products back to the lungs. Osmosis in body. What is osmosis? Osmosis is the process of water moving across cell membrane in the body. It is a vital process that helps maintain the balance of water and solids in cells, which is important for the body's homeostasis. How osmosis works. Osmosis is the diffusion of water from area of higher concentration to areas of lower concentration. Biological membranes act as semi-permeable barriers allowing water to move through but not solutes. The balance of water and solutes inside and outside of cells must be maintained for normal function. Where the osmosis occurs in the body, digestion. Osmosis helps get nutrients out of food in the small intestine. Kidneys. Osmosis helps get waste products out of the blood. Nerve conduction. Osmosis is important for nerve conduction. How osmosis can affect cells. Dehydration. If a cell is in hypertonic solution, it will lose water and shrink. Overhydration. If a cell is in hypotonic solution, it will gain water and expand. Cellular dysfunction. Imbalance in osmotic pressure can lead to cellular dysfunction. What are body fluids? Body fluids are liquids in the body that transport nutrients and waste and help maintain the body's function. They are made up of water and various substances, including electrolytes, metabolites, and proteins. Types of body fluids. Blood is an important body fluid. A common body fluid that carries oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. Urine, a body fluid that is excreted from the body. Saliva, a body fluid that moistens the mouth. Cerebro, cerebrospinal fluids, CSF, a body fluid that protects the brain. Sweat, a body fluid that is excreted through the skin. Tears, a body fluid that moistures the eyes. Gastric juices, a body fluid that is produced in the stomach. Composition of the body fluids. Electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, phosphate, and chloride. Metabolites, oxygen, carbon dioxide, glucose, and urea. Proteins, coagulation factors, immunoglobulins, albumins, and hormones. Body fluid disorders. What is body fluid disorders? Disorders of the body fluids can be a common problem in clinical medicine. These disorders can be caused by various clinical pathologies. Medical analysis of body fluid samples can help identify the presence of inflammation, microorganisms, cancers, and other conditions. So far, we discussed about important constituent of human body. In that, we talk about carbohydrates, lipids, as well enzymes, amino acids, etc. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.